Hey guys, it's Ryan here, and today we're gonna be having a day 3 to the reaction of. We're gonna do day 3 of the reaction stream of the Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Treehouse E3 2019. Direct should start in like a couple minutes. Yeah, late start, but we're gonna get there. Hopefully, we don't overdo it like the rest of the stream. Their stream is pretty boring. Alright, we got Clifford Longhead and Yuli Gaming in the stream. Thanks for coming in, both of you two. Let me set up my stream bot, my fuss bot quickly. Clifford Longhead says, doing awesome, you. I'm also doing pretty good. I'm also doing pretty good, if you didn't know that. See how well this will work out. Like what is gonna be new, because last time Banjo-Kazooie, I think, Banjo, they actually are gonna be a new character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate eventually. Hopefully not DLC. Look, I honestly want it to come with the next update. Okay. Yeah, yesterday I wasn't able to really stream. I mean, I was, but like I was at I actually was doing other stuff, distracted by other things that I wanted to do. Like I'm just trying to do things on the laptop right here. All right. Should be starting in less than a minute, all right? Hopefully it doesn't go too bad. Yesterday, like, I was doing things on the laptop, playing a lot of Nintendo 2DS, and then like I didn't really feel any extra time, like time to do anything.
Hey everybody, welcome
All right,
back
there you
to
go.
Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 2019. Thank you guys for sticking with us. It's day 3, but more importantly, it is Indie Day here on our stream. To kick things off, I am here. I'm Morgan from the Treehouse. I'm here with Sam and Audrey, and to get Indie Day started, we're gonna be looking at a lot of titles, but for this one, I want you guys, get those headphones on, pump those desk speakers. We are gonna be taking a look at Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Oh, the Legend of Zelda is right behind them. It's a screen.
Let's get started.
Cadence of
And I wanted to
Hyrule.
start right here on the title screen. If we could get a little bit more of that music.
Yeah, I haven't really played any of the Zelda games before.
I almost don't even want
I
to
never
start
played any
yet.
of the Zelda
Thursday
games.
morning,
And I have Zelda Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask and Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, but that's it.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Hopefully, I hope to get like Breath of, not Breath of the Wild, but
For sure.
Skyward Sword and
I think
Twilight
I probably will
Princess
start
I would
the
hope to
game,
get
though, 'cause I like
soon.
it. I wanna
Okay,
play.
fine.
Because Link is probably my
Alright,
favorite in
so,
those games.
getting started here,
Breath of the Wild is probably the
title's
one
a
I
little
would
bit
take.
long, but
I wouldn't
it
like
gives you a lot of
taking.
clues about what this game really is.
Looks
It
a lot like
is
a Link to the
Crypt of
Past.
Necrodancer game that
I wonder what
features elements of
I
the
wonder
Legend
what
of
price
Zelda,
this
and
will
it
be.
takes place in Hyrule. If you haven't played Crypt of the Necrodancer before, it's likely you've never played anything like Crypt of the Necrodancer, because it's fairly unique. This is a kind of rhythm action game. You notice as soon
I'm
as
hoping
you
this game is
start
like
moving,
1999,
the enemy started moving
since
on a
it's
movement
not like one of
pattern, and I
the
need to
newer
move
looking
along
games,
with
as with the
otherwise
older
I'll miss a beat like I
graphics.
did just there. So we have a visual indicator at the bottom of the screen letting me know what the beat is, but also the audio as well, which is just fantastic.
We
It's
just have
so
to
good.
point out right off the bat, you're playing as Zelda.
Oh yeah,
And that's
yeah.
pretty cool.
That doesn't happen often enough, so I'm
Yeah.
really excited that we get to do that.
Just like
in this
with
game.
Princess
And I
Peach
just
in
took damage
Super
there.
Mario games.
So
In Super Mario 3D
all
World,
my
you can
movement
actually
needs
play as
to happen
Peach.
on the beat.
But in like
This
the
is
other
what
Mario
happens if
games,
I
you
try
can't.
to not move on the beat. You see, yeah.
So we have to go here.
Will come in and yell at me and ask me if I want to turn on fixed speed.
Treehouse.
No, I don't need to do that. I was just doing that for the purposes of demonstration. But all of the enemies also.
Is that an eye thing right here, like a jukebox?
And learning those movement patterns is one of the keys to being successful.
I think it is.
So the way you attack.
And you have those like 4 buttons on the top right corner.
The same direction that an enemy is.
A, B, X, Y.
Either at rest or just about to attack you. So one of the ways that you take damage is either by a telegraphed enemy attack or by moving into the same square that an enemy is attempting to move into at the same time.
There's an enemy in the bottom left there, Sam.
Yes, there is. The Cuccos are evil.
Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda.
They behave just as Cuccos do because we're in Hyrule.
Ooh, they're even playing with the Zelda Ocarina of Time remix.
Dancing toward you.
Yeah.
Hyrule Field.
And you'll notice like that. So that projectile is even moving along with the beat.
I see
which
it.
is yeah,
Really trippy.
Yeah, it's really trippy.
Ooh, Neri's Love.
So yeah, I used
That reflects
Nehru's Love,
projectiles.
which offers you a protection ability, and that will allow you to reflect projectiles.
Yeah, just like in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Melee, Ultimate,
are
3DS, and
drawn
Wii
on the
U.
Screen. I get free movement, so I can just move around at will. I don't have to worry about the beat, and I also received a diamond. So you'll see it at the top left corner of the screen. So I have 33 of those diamonds right now.
Yeah.
I did have to play up this save file a little bit to give me a fighting chance because this game is very difficult. And also because it happens on the beat, talking and playing at the same time is especially difficult. It's like rubbing your head and patting your belly or whatever that thing is. It's that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get going here.
You notice since you're surrounded by enemies again, the music got frenetic.
Yeah.
It really tells you to stay on your game.
So the weapon that I'm using right now is a dagger, and that means that I can only attack. Oh, I'm taking damage here. I can only attack one square directly in front of me. But because this takes place in Hyrule, you have all kinds of Legend of Zelda weapons represented. And I'll go into the inventory here so we can take a look. We've got bomb cheese. We got a bow, and up in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see I have a shovel and a torch, and those will come into use a little bit later. But those are limited-time use items, so those won't stay with you if you're defeated. So this isn't a roguelike, but it does have roguelike elements, and it's much more approachable.
There's little heart pieces. 3 out of 4 Zelda's collected.
I'm going to switch to this broadsword here so we can get a look at how that looks.
It's cool. A lot of those elements you saw on that screen will be familiar to the Legend of Zelda fans. We even had little pieces of heart up there in the top left corner.
That's right. And so that's one of the many collectibles that you can get in the game.
Should be pretty cheap game.
Oh, so you see, with the broadsword, I'm able to attack 3 tiles in front of me, which is incredible.
Climb up on that stone block.
If you're having a rough time with this game. And here we are.
You can breathe now.
Yeah. So we're in Kakariko Village.
Great music.
And
Kakariko Village.
Because we're in Hyrule, we have all of these familiar Legend of Zelda locales. And even though the music is peaceful, you'll notice we still do have enemies on this screen.
Those darn Cuccos. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to just a little one. Yeah, I'm going to explore a little bit.
Show them what's coming.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
They're so annoying.
Sleeping as always.
Yep. Let's see if we can't do something about that.
Oh, you can use a cuckoo and wake them up.
Yeah, this is Dompe's second appearance on Treehouse Live.
Dompe's big day.
Yeah. He was telling us about a hibiscus potion, and we might be able to use that to wake the sleepy boy
grave
in that
digging
house.
tour. Oh, that
Right,
remix.
so now we're entering a crypt. A few notes. So the
Zelda's Secret Noise
is
remix.
randomly generated. And that random generation happens when you start a new game. And then it remains persistent even if you're defeated throughout the duration of the game. But the crypts in the dungeons are all procedurally generated.
What happens if you miss? What happens if you miss a beat? So I haven't really seen any effect of that yet.
It'll reform in a completely new fashion.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
As you can see, yeah, it's
I
completely
think if you
different.
complete a dungeon, then like the beat
So
on the
I'm gonna try to
bottom
dispatch
won't
everyone
appear.
in here.
You got this.
I think you need a key to unlock
Again, we're going to point
that.
this out a lot, but the music is absolutely
so good.
amazing in this game. It's not only
that's
Beat
not
that
a
treasure
right.
chest enemy.
Alright,
it's
cool.
not only familiar Zelda tunes, they're also medleys and remixes that we've never heard before.
Yeah.
So if you hit that big whatever, then it will turn into two small
Another thing you
ones.
can tell is that looking at these enemies, you really have to keep an eye on their movements because they will give you a tell when they're about to attack, and that's really
That's right.
important.
Where's
if you
that
don't wanna
arrow
take
on the
damage.
bottom?
Oh, we can hear the dulcet tones of a familiar voice.
Oh, go
Let's see if we can't
towards
make
the
our way over there.
beautiful music.
Oh, I need a
And
key.
Sam, you mentioned that it's roguelike, or has roguelike elements. So some of the items you've collected,
Yeah,
if you
I
were to
was
die, you
right.
actually lose those. But
That's
some
right.
of them you would get to keep.
That's right. So any of my Legend of Zelda series items or my weapons, oh, that Poe, you need to. Oh, I got
no.
stuck in a web.
Oh,
Yeah, so the Poes are almost like boos. They only move when you're not looking at them.
Oh yeah.
You're pretty well bottlenecking those enemies like that.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
decent strategy.
So I just
Is
got
that-
a
that-
flail.
oh,
and
it
it was
caused
a
an
glass
explosion.
flail. So the thing about the glass weapons is that they will crack or they will break if you take any damage. So I'll get to use it for as long as I have it. So some of these enemies are yeah, and it just broke just there.
Yeah, you've said this before, but I think it's worth
There's
pointing
not
out
much
again.
voice acting,
You are
but
talking
it
while
does look a
playing
lot
on
like
the
Zelda:
show
Link to the
floor of
Past,
rhythm
which I might
games,
wanna
so
try
good
sometime.
on you.
I'm
That's
missing
I
a
could
few
try.
beats here and there,
no
but
small task.
that's just the way it is. So the shovel allows you to manipulate the terrain a little bit and to get into new areas.
You're gonna miss those 5 rupees.
I watch you play this a lot. A lot of times when you
Oh,
encounter
no.
an enemy, you're actually kind of
Whatever.
backing up a few steps to sort of.
He's just
look
trying
at
to show this
movement
shop, I
terrain,
guess.
Or I guess more like a dance pattern come
Yeah.
to you.
You can get a key,
Beautiful voice.
which you can unlock
That's a
that
lot of
golden
fun.
chest.
I bought a key. I don't know if I'll get to use it. We'll see. So I have a temporary or a limited time use item right now that allows me
Okay.
to see what's in treasure chests before I open them. Which
Oh
is
yeah,
pretty
just like the lens of
okay,
truth.
cool. So you see that
And that,
skull
like-
icon on the floor.
like that treasure
indicates we're
chest
about to
thing.
enter, like a little challenge room.
Oh boy.
In
like
Zelda Ocarina of
Really
Time.
with you.
Nightclub. Dungeon nightclub.
You have such determination to not go straight for those rupees. I would die
Yeah,
going for the rupees.
That was really. You did a really good job in there.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, collecting keys. So let's see if we can't find what's going on in this Kakariko crypt. There's a locked door. Oh, great.
Oh no.
Look what I did. I might have to dip out of this real quick in order to reset this dungeon, or this crypt. But the music, oh my goodness.
It's really amazing. Fans of Legend of Zelda will really love to hear all of these beautiful remixes of these classic songs. And friends from Crypt of the Necrodancer will be happy to see their singing friend again.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many elements from both of the games represented. So I could be using my bow. The cool thing about the bow is that it allows you to attack enemies from far away, but you still need to be doing that on the beat.
Or they're not showing us any other games. What?
I love the little like map, and you know your map being revealed as you go.
I think I'm
there,
already
but it's like
on
these big chunky pixels down there. That just
stream.
look- I don't know.
So here
I just
we're
like looking
fighting
at it.
Shadow Link.
Shadow Link is
or
not
the
sleepy.
latest.
No. And he is the boss of the Kakariko Crypt.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, hell.
Oh, they can even
God.
do a spin attack on you. You have 5 hearts.
So I can
This
attack
enemy
him
has
from the
8.
side, and the broadsword is gonna.
Hibiscus
Thank
potion.
goodness. All right.
yes.
I got it. We know what we can use that for. But because
Oh,
there
yeah.
are still enemies in the crypt, you notice that the music didn't go back to its nice, calm state.
Yeah, you've still got your beats along the bottom. You've still got to keep moving to that cadence.
So I only briefly touched on the diamonds, but the diamonds are the persistent currency.
Yeah.
And they'll stay with you even if you're defeated. And you don't have to spin them all in one go. So you can collect them up and save them for something
Right, but the
a little
rupees
bit
you would
later.
have lost those if you had died in
Yes,
that
the
dungeon.
rupees, my limited time use items, all of those I would have lost if I was defeated.
Oh, alright.
Wake up, Link.
That's Link? I don't know. Oh, it is Link.
Jumps out of bed, already dressed. Ready
Link's
to
the
go.
holder of the
At Link,
Switch characters of the
I do
Sheikah
need your
Stone.
help.
Yeah. When you put your bed in the middle of your room, that's how
So
important.
those
it is.
jukeboxes are
He has his
Zelda
priorities.
So
stones.
I'm gonna enlist Link's help here when we start some co-op. So how about it, Audrey? You
Let's
want to
do
join
it.
in?
Got 2 gray Joy-Cons,
All right.
1 blue, 1 red.
Okay,
The other one.
Yay! All right, so you have your own set of weapons, and there are some weapons that only Link can use. I did it.
Yeah.
I did the thing.
That's what I was going to do.
I knew you were going to do it.
Me.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go back. Actually, I'm going to
lady.
You want to see Zelda jam out here?
I do.
So I just
what are they gonna do on here? Are they gonna switch to any other games like
areas of the map? So
oh, they even have Gerudo Village.
A lot of this already.
So you get the Gerudo Valley and Fortress.
Too much of it off. So we're gonna warp to an area called the Gerudo Ruins.
It's an ocarina of time.
Music, I know, it's so good. So when you're playing in co-op, it makes things a lot easier because you can dispatch enemies more quickly, but it also makes things in a way more challenging because I haven't touched on it just yet because I haven't been able to maintain a good multiplier, but if you defeat a lot of enemies in a row without missing a beat and without taking damage, then you'll earn a multiplier and you'll start a nice combo, and that can have many different positive effects. You'll earn more diamonds whenever you clear the entire screen of oh, this is where I got the golden loot. So, hey, we get to say hi to Cadence.
What's up, Cadence?
So, to kind of set up what we're going to do here, I want to head back towards the Gerudo Ruins. And we're going to go in here.
Are they gonna like show any other games like instead of this Cadence of Hyrule game?
So, we're going to need 3 gears. And hopefully we can find those around here. So as I was saying about the multiplier, there are some weapons that'll actually do more damage if you have a high multiplier. Those are modifiers that you can add on to your weapons. And apologies, I think I have a little bit of an advantage here because I have a weapon that allows me to attack many tiles in front of me, but Audrey does not.
I know, you start with a short-range weapon and it is punishing.
Yeah, and if you guys pay attention to that triangle at the bottom of the screen, if it starts to get kind of electrically charged and stuff starts happening, that means that multiplier is going up.
Okay, I think
you have to jump on the beat here or you will get pummeled.
So like the multiplier will get reset to like 1 or 0.
Oh no.
It will be 1.
All right, we got one. I need some hearts. Oh, do you want to grab that shovel?
We are low on hearts.
Yeah, you guys
you
need that shovel.
Sweet shovel.
Okay.
I'm a little bit worried about the heart situation.
Yeah, I need to be careful about that. If we're defeated, it's okay.
You can play multiplayer in this game. Yeah, Zelda games don't really have multiplayer.
Oh no, okay, you stepped on that button that increased the tempo.
You have to watch
really
out
bad
for those
news.
switches. I'm sorry, Zelda.
Oh no, okay. Things are looking bad for me. Oh no. Okay.
Is the X the weak point?
We don't need to defeat all the enemies, so I'm gonna head over here to the right.
I'm gonna try and get
It's gonna shovel to go through like dirt,
yeah,
dirt places, sand.
Run and shovel your way to.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, the music.
Makes you feel better even when it's taunting you. Oh.
One of the things that I like to do, because once you start in motion, you kind of need to stay in motion. Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
So if you were to go through a Sheikah Stone, you could revive me. And the Sheikah Stone is just down there to your left. If you can make your way there, don't bump into the cactus.
You even have the Zelda Ocarina of Time remix.
I mean,
and like the Gerudo Valley, the Gerudo theme.
Yeah, there's the Sheikah Stone.
Oh no!
You're gonna make it. I believe in you.
Come on.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
It didn't fill your hearts though.
No.
Oh, I don't have a shovel anymore. So can you destroy?
Yeah, I can get.
Oh, so the shovel has limited use.
That's called teamwork.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna need more of your help. So yeah, once again, those limited time use items, when you're defeated, you lose those.
And it doesn't feel so good.
Nice. So you see the mark on that treasure chest there. That means that we're going to need to defeat all of the enemies in this area before we're going to be able to access it.
Oh, nice.
Thank goodness.
Just in time. Oh, and we got the other gear.
Okay, cool. We need just one more.
And one thing that I find interesting is like you said, Sam, it's, when you're playing co-op, it's a little bit easier in a lot of regards. But on the other hand, like you might, it's almost impossible to stay out of each other's way as you're jumping to the beat and dodging enemies. So sometimes you might need to go a certain square and your buddy's there and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's also much harder to maintain that multiplier because you're both working toward it simultaneously.
Oh no.
So we could dispatch these enemies.
Now it's the Link who's gonna be gone.
but Link and Zelda playing together, that's so cool.
Oh no!
Okay.
Just as I fall that you say that.
It's all right. I'll see if I can't finish this room off. Okay,
I believe.
Cool.
Very wise.
All right.
Ah, third gear. And another shovel.
Yeah. So those limited time use items, they'll replace the one that you have, and you can choose which you'd rather keep. All right, so I'm gonna visit the Sheikah Stone, revive you. There we are.
Thank you.
All right, cool.
You're
So
almost
we
at
got the
full
3
health.
gears. Let's go inside. Oh, rather I'm gonna shoot an arrow at you. You're gonna charge me? Okay.
The Bluro
nothing's
Fire
for free in this
Demon
world.
Oh,
Death Mountain Crater.
oh, we can hear the sounds already.
Pretty treacherous in here. Gotta stay out of each other's way.
Look
stay
at
out of
all the enemies.
I know.
The background, the clouds.
So one of the
Or
things
whatever.
I like to do is kind of buffer my movement against the walls sometimes, because that'll keep the enemies moving in their movement pattern. But you don't necessarily have to move. Ooh, could we
heart.
use another piece of art? We got plenty of them. Oh yes, and that was enough to get us another heart container.
Yeah,
and refill
cleaned out
all
his
of our health.
wares.
Nice. Oh yeah, just like in Zelda Ocarina of Time, if you collect a heart piece, then it will refill all your health, but you also have like another piece of heart, heart piece, which you can actually later on get another heart container.
That was a slaughter.
You have extra
I'll
health.
show them to just stand around.
Okay, looks like another. Let's go. Nice.
Key.
All right. Oh. Grab your headphones.
I know. It just
I
it was like a
know.
crazy breakdown
So
that happened in there. Oh my
shocking.
god.
I didn't want to talk while it was happening.
Yeah.
This is going to be challenging. That is a little bomb button, but I want. Okay, I'll just get it from
Ooh,
the side.
nice.
Oh, cool. We got a map.
Come on, hit the bomb button.
No.
Well, you'll see what happens. You need to get
Thank
away
you,
from them because
thank
the
you.
bombs will damage you also. Okay. Okay.
Well done.
That broadsword is really helpful. Okay, cool. Ooh, here we go. What do you want?
Let's get the boomerang.
Boomerang.
Yes. My arm is complete.
All right, you can see over on the right side of the screen where that's
Stuns them. Only a child / youngling
I
can
love
use
just looking at all
the
the stuff you
boomerang
guys have up in
in
that upper
Zelda
left and right.
Ocarina
Yeah,
of
there's so
Time.
much stuff.
There's a lot of stuff going on. So again, your keys, your rupees.
Instead of Adult Link has the /normal Link has the hook shot.
But any of the tiles
Slash
that
long
you've,
shot.
or sorry, the map squares that you've revealed. Whenever you activate a Sheikah Stone, that becomes a warp point, and you can return there. So the entire world state doesn't reset every time you're defeated. And that's a difference from Crypt of the Necrodancer. We're making quick work. Well done. Another key.
We're loaded up on keys.
Just need to find some places to use them.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay. So now I have a spear. And the cool thing about these spears is that it allows me to attack enemies that are a tile away from me. So it gives me a little bit more each. Didn't help me there.
I took your rupees. Sorry.
No. Okay, I found another locked door.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, we need to destroy these coffins as soon as... Oh, gosh.
Try to
This
get around
guy's
to
really
that other
tough.
coffin.
Got it.
Ah. Recognize this guy.
Oh, no.
Ah, no, 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 get away.
There we are. Oh, thank goodness. I've only got half a heart left.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
no.
And that was the end of me. Audrey, see what you can do on your own.
We've got this. Maybe. Oh, I needed that guy over here. Oh, no, come on, over here.
There you go.
Got it,
Nice.
got it.
If you go back, you might be able to get that chest.
Ooh.
I think you're gonna need to.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Okay, yeah. So now if you step on that, okay, so you can actually get back to the Sheikah Stone really quickly if you want to and
through
revive me.
here.
Yeah, so, if you push that so that you can use it as a stepping stone. Yeah, and now if you go all the way down outside of the Gerudo ruins.
Good luck. That sounds sarcastic right now for some reason.
And if you hit that Sheikah Stone.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got this.
Okay,
Zelda
cool. Thank you.
You
lost
seem
the
really
belt.
excited to join the boss fight, Sam. I don't
Yeah,
know.
well-
Yeah, he's like, you can just go back, and I'm not arguing.
How much
I'm not
longer
mad.
are they going to be
Please
playing
join
this
the
game?
boss
Fight is
fight.
really challenging.
Are they gonna put this whole game or something, or are they gonna are they actually gonna be done when they beat this boss?
Oh boy.
And we get our first look at the new villain of this game, Octavo.
He thinks Hyrule belongs to him, but I tend to disagree.
So he's kind of forced the king into a deep slumber, and that sets up the story.
Link's jealous. He's like, I want to be in a deep slumber. Oh boy, Guitar Most Nights.
Bass guitar most nights.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's really cool and frightening.
Well,
Good luck.
it's 5 of them. Oh my.
Well. Oh no!
Oh, I forgot Link died.
I think I was low on health.
Oh, dang.
Oh, dodge.
This is why you were revived, Sam.
Maybe I should have died and had you revive me. Oh, good.
Okay, I gotta
get the
stay away from the
minions
hot
first.
coals. I need to make my way around.
I think if
but
you
they're
take
moving
out
with me.
the
I can
the
see
boss
through.
itself, I think you can.
Okay.
I think if you take the
Oh,
boss
no,
itself,
man.
Look at that last guy.
Oh,
then
no.
I think the
I'm on
minions
the
will
hot
be gone
coals.
too.
Get off of there. Oh, that was nice.
You can do this.
Hopefully they can get hearts.
That range is
Yeah,
really
that
coming
range
in handy.
weapon's helpful.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, get
I
out
gotta
of
get
there.
out of here.
Get out of there.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we'll get to see. We'll get to see the
As
defeat sequence.
intended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So when you're defeated, you come and you get to talk to the Oracle, and the Oracle will allow you to use your diamonds on any one of these things that might help you out. I think we should probably each take a shovel, but we're gonna get to go right back into the boss room and give that one more shot. So we've already done all the work. We have full health.
Use
If
the
you
boss
have
key.
multiple items, I might go back to this broadsword, although that range was really
That range
helpful.
was pretty
That range-
helpful
yeah,
with those
okay.
You could like
guys.
reach over the coals and just like poke him. Hi, hi.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I think we needed to. Did we need to go through here first? Nope. I thought this is where the room was. Oh, it is. Okay.
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah, don't play scared. You're trying to get out of this boss
No.
fight. I don't remember where it was.
Oh yeah, I remember in Zelda Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask,
Down.
maybe
That's probably
original
just
Zelda,
just give us
if
an
you got a
opportunity
game
to
over,
review
then
it
you
again.
you would
And
restart
visually,
with
the size of these bosses, I think,
only
really
3
reinforces,
hearts.
Like their movement patterns to give you a chance to like.
Oh no.
If you're not playing, like I'm just watching. and
Come
not
on,
watching
take out
play.
the original
It's a lot
boss,
easier for me to follow the boss's movements because they're so gigantic.
because
No.
maybe then the minions will die too.
They are being really aggressive right now. Okay. Get off those
Oh,
hot
no.
calls, buddy.
We're at 10 hearts.
Oh, he's moving into us. We've got.
Got
You got this. You got
Oh,
this. You got
no.
this.
There you
You
go.
got this. You got
can
this.
do this. 1 heart. I believe in you, though. Come on, 3 hits. Oh, that is
2 more
smart.
arrows. 1 more
One
arrow.
more.
One more arrow.
Yes.
There we go. Oh,
Got
my
him.
goodness.
The
Good
power of
work.
ranged weapons.
Oh, that was
Let's
tough.
collect our reward.
Yes.
Come on, don't miss the heart container.
It's a pretty sick gem.
It's really cool.
Got the bass guitar. Slash bass. Also bass guitar because that's what many people say. Nice
That's right.
Nice aura
I
when you
do
hold
feel
it.
a magical aura.
That's true.
Help you
Wow,
stop
that was,
Octavo.
That's way too much fun
Yeah,
to play
yeah. Oh my
co-op.
goodness.
It really is.
That was great.
Defeated one of Octo's
Yeah,
four
that's about all the time we
champions.
have for that segment. I'm glad we got to
Nice.
see that boss fight.
That was like
Yeah.
20. That's 27 minutes long. 25.
Yeah, what else we have? Anything in closing thoughts about this game, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. Grab your headphones. Cadence of Hyrule, the Crypt of the Necrodancer, featuring The Legend of Zelda, is available to download on Nintendo eShop this morning.
Yes.
This morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So, Sam, Audrey, thank you guys. And Indie Day rolls on. We are going to be right back on Nintendo Treehouse Live with Dauntless. So don't go anywhere. Thanks for watching this one, guys.
Luigi's Mansion 3. Dauntless. Have a Pokeball on that one of those screens. Be right back. Where are you? Okay, what are they doing now? Alright, let's see what else is gonna happen now. How many people are even streaming this? Anybody? Alright, probably, Alright. There you go. Clifford Longhead says, "Well, gotta go. Bye." Yeah, thanks for coming in, Clifford Longhead. Hope you had a good time in the stream. I didn't even see you for like the past 20 minutes, 25 minutes in the stream, so I don't know what was up with you. It was 11:58 when you said doing awesome you. Then 30 minutes later you said, "Well, gotta go." Bye. Yeah, maybe you guys were just focusing on what I was reacting to. They're just showing the gameplay. Dauntless. Oh, that'll be really cool to go there someday. I think it's Nintendo headquarters where it is. I don't know. But when I'm older, I hope to actually go here and like drive there, check out the newer games, like what's new on Nintendo if I have any interest in them. Maybe GameStop might have some of these games. Yeah, this place where I'm seeing makes me think of GameStop. GameStop in some way. I don't know. Yeah, we're not getting many people in. We're not getting that many people in the stream. I hope maybe they're probably on other people's streams reacting. Probably looking at other people's streams, what they're reacting to. But not many people are coming in mine. Like probably whoever I'm subscribed to, they're probably focusing on like Nintendo and whatever. Don't really have their notifications on, their YouTube notifications on like all. Yeah, on the day one of June 11th, 2019 Direct, E3 Direct, I got 4 likes and 1 dislike, 78 views. That's nice. My Mario Kart 7 stream I did on the 10th, on 3 days ago I got 7 likes. The second part of it. Yeah, not bad. 5 likes on the Wii Sports Club one. Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's gonna be after Pokemon Sword and Shield. 'Cause I think they have like something related to water, fire, and grass. Pokemon Electric, maybe. Nah, I think they had a Pokemon Yellow. I can't think of any other names that would be good for the Legend of Zelda games. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a new story. Like they end up having to think about it, like create their own games. But if I could probably think of the name if I played all of the Zelda games, which I probably will not get to right now. So I have way other games that I need to play. But maybe like if I like play all my games that I need to stream and I'm planning to play soon. Like I have Super Mario 64, Earthbound Beginnings, Mother 3, and Super Mario 3D World to complete. But today I'm also planning to stream Mother 3 in a bit. Like got 30 minutes after the direct is over. Then I'm gonna be playing. Alright, there you go.
Welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live at
Then I'll be
E3.
like
I'm
playing
Sam,
Mother
joined
3
by my
30
colleague
minutes
Vince
after the
from our
stream.
Publisher and Developer Relations team, and I am super excited that right now we're going to take a look at
we'll talk about the
Nintendo
games
Switch.
later.
We've got some guests with us here from the Phoenix Labs team, Jesse, Nick, and Chris. Thank you so much for bringing this over. I know y'all have been really busy with development. You got a ways to go, but it's really awesome that you give us a chance to take an early look at the game here.
Yeah, absolutely. So here today we're showing off Dauntless on Switch for the first time ever. It's hands-on on the show floor. You can jump in, check out a couple of our behemoth hunts. And today we got a special surprise. We're going to debut a brand new behemoth never before seen on stream today.
And we will try to take it down.
And we will try
See how
our
it
best.
goes. So as we get started here, for folks who maybe haven't had a chance to check out Dauntless before, what can we tell them about what this game is all about?
Yeah, so Dauntless is a co-op action RPG where you and up to 4 of your friends go on these cooperative hunts and challenge these boss-sized, larger-than-life behemoths that are threatening humanity's survival.
And I think we've got one we can kind of get warmed up on before we tackle the new beastie.
Yeah, we're going to warm up against Charog, which is one of our earlier game behemoths, but not without its own set of challenges. So why don't we hop in here and check it out? Sweet. In the full version of Dauntless, you'll be crafting hundreds of different weapons and armor and gear combinations.
Party count 4 million.
For the sake of the demo today, we've got a
Is that
couple
what it says?
pre-built kits here. So I'm going to go
Now
with
they're
the
playing
War
Dauntless.
Pike, which is a great utility team support weapon.
Right, I really enjoy mobility, so I'm going to grab the chain.
I did not know what they would do on Nintendo Treehouse.
Yeah, no RPG would
I feel like in a bit I think this is gonna be like an hour-long stream. Pretty boring. They're not like telling us like the new news. I think they told us either on day 2 or day 1. I know day 1 for sure. Maybe day 2. I'm not sure.
I wasn't expecting to have so many options. This is just like 4 pre-builds, but it's really remarkable that you can make such a personalized take on your Slayer, but then once you get into the game and you reach the Ramsgate City area, you can actually customize again. It's not like you're locked into one look.
Yeah, one of the things we really wanted to kind of nail when we started development was making sure that players felt like they could be whoever they wanted to be in the world. And you change over time, so we wanted to make sure that players also are able to change what they look like over time as well.
So,
with so much content already here, how is this game free to play?
That's a great question. We don't really think about kind of the free to play model as something that should have a little bit of content or a lot of content. We really focus on delivering the best experience to players that we possibly could. And in a game like this, having lots of behemoths, lots of weapons, lots of ways to interact with the game is really important to us. And so, we've been building the game now for about 4 years, and we keep kind of layering on and trying to add more and more content as we go. And we're also like basically adding new behemoths, new weapons consistently. We're patching every 2 weeks, and the next big kind of jump for us is to bring the game to Switch, where we can get even more awesome players in. So
that's awesome.
All right, so heading into a Charog hunt, one thing I think that's really
Savage
interesting
Beast
about
plus
how you
to
jump
view your
into
controls
combat in
minus
this game,
to
there's not a
view your
class
attacks.
system. It's choosing a weapon based on the behemoth that you're going to fight. You have the freedom to adjust your loadout every time you go in. But then there's a lot you can do to customize your loadout to really fill a role on your team if you want to, or really optimize your playstyle. one direction or another, but there's a lot of flexibility there.
Yeah, absolutely. We didn't really want players to feel like they had to make a static choice with the way that they wanted to play, and we want, again, with the kind of the idea of being whoever you want to be within the game. The weapon kind of provides a baseline for kind of how you want to interact with the game world, but then there's even more deeper customization inside there. So like each weapon, for example, has multiple types of customization inside of it. There's different powers that they each have. On top of that, as you continue to progress through the mastery system, which is kind of like a leveling system in the game, and an achievement system, you start unlocking new other customizations. So, for example, if we were playing Axe, one of the moves with the Axe is to actually throw it, and you can customize that to
did the
so
quality
it
get
comes
worse
back
or
to you
something?
after you've thrown it.
Let's check it.
What you can do is you can actually take
Come on.
a mod that takes
There
away
you go.
the kind of the boomerang
I
effect
changed,
and makes it
fixed
do
the
a lot more
quality.
damage.
And I love that depth of combat and just that flexibility because, as an axe user, you would think you're kind of locked into just melee, but the ability to have a little bit of range for the strategy, right?
Is there any
That's
lag
amazing.
now?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're
Slowly
right now we're
lagging.
fighting Charog. So he's the big kind of salamander-looking thing. Fun fact: we actually called him Sally
What is going on?
for the longest time. because we didn't have a good
Please
name.
don't
That's cute.
So I'm
lower
gonna
the
really
quality,
try not to
please.
call him Sally the
I
whole
just
time
switched
that we're
on a
fighting him.
720
Looks like it could be a Sally.
pixels.
Got that Sally vibe going on.
I
Oh,
think it is pixels. Oh my god. If
And-
it's on auto, then it
I
would
am
should
definitely
throw
on
yeah.
fire.
Oh my god.
You kind of choose how you want to play is kind of
Come on.
which is really good for this encounter. And you can actually see there's kind of some, we just saw some kind of blue puffs there. That's some ice abilities that are, going to be really strong against Charog.
And I love that extra layer strategy with the elemental, put pieces with like ice and try to mix and match, and you feel like all the gear that you're getting is worth something. You're not kind of just replacing and swapping out for the next big thing, right?
Yeah, totally. So, as you can see, he's starting to get kind of cut up, and that kind of shows kind of how the fight is progressing. So, you'll notice that there's no kind of health bars or whatever. We really want players to kind of have a really diegetic experience in the game and really take. You have to pay attention to what's going on. They also wherever those
My god.
those cuts are local to where there's been where damage has been done. So if you see the tail's been actually pretty cut up, so that means it might actually get cut off pretty soon here if everybody continues to focus on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try and attack it, get it exposed, open up a weak point for Chris here to maybe cut the tail off.
Yeah, Sally's not playing very nice right now. Jeez.
one of the things that I love about this game as you're getting in here is as you encounter each new kind of behemoth, you really need to pay attention to its movements, its attacks, learn its tells, and figure out, okay, for this behemoth, what does my strategy need to be? And if you've got a team that works really well together, you can really capitalize on those moments where you're going to have a little bit of an opening, or you're able to do a little bit more damage to the behemoth.
In the case of the Warpike is unique because it actually does 3 different types of damage. It does normal damage, which is white, and then it also does what's called
It doesn't matter,
piercing
man.
damage. And piercing damage
I'm
is
just
really
gonna be
interesting, because
being done with this
the
today.
more piercing damage you do,
Just
the
like
more likely
so
you are to expose
much
an
buffer
area of the
today.
behemoth. And when an area is
Right
exposed,
now, and just
other players
lag.
can come and now do it.
It's like some for a
so
bit
other
it
players can come and
stops.
do more damage to that area. And then you'll see the yellow
Oh my god.
damage there. That's
You know, I don't have to
slashing
do
damage.
this
That's
today.
Your basic kind of like it cuts off pieces. It does more damage to parts and shape.
I don't know, man. I'm probably just gonna do this. I'm not gonna watch any more of this. I thought this was gonna be like a happy, happy, but just not too boring, as good as like the other. It's still buff. Can I just pause it?
changes kind of how
Yeah.
the loot game is.
Yeah, and I know this is a kind
Stream
of
doesn't really matter
demo,
much.
Consolidated
To me,
just with the heat.
day
I love
one,
the world
day
they
one
created for all the
reaction was
biomes
probably
and
way
just
was definitely way
how,
better because they gave us like
how it
new
tunes to
games
each
that are gonna be
unit.
coming eventually. But
Yeah, like,
for this,
so
I'm
right
just
now
gonna
we're
stop
in
right
kind
now
of,
because they're only showing us
desert
2 games.
biome,
Just
which
finished
is,
Cadence and
obviously
Pyro,
very
which is
kind of blaze or
probably the
fire
best. They're
oriented.
probably not gonna show the
The
next game
biome I think we're
for the
gonna see
next
is
10
gonna be the
minutes.
ice one,
So I'll just
and
like
each
be
of
done
the
right now. I'll
properties
probably
and
be
different
streaming Mario
layouts,
3 in 30
different,
minutes. So
um,
see you guys there. All right.
that,
Please make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already yet. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already yet. And
so,
playing some more of these games later on. All right.
Area on the bottom right there, which are the various things that you can bring to a fight to kind of further customize
All right,
your experience. All of those are generated
yeah, we're
through
not
the
gonna-
gathering system.
Yeah. See you guys later. All right.
That in the demo, just
Have a
to
good
kind of keep
day
things
and
moving
bye.
quickly.